This week, we're setting a date with Star Wars Jedi Survivor, heading back to the High Republic, and more. Love when we get our hands on props. Let's check this one out. Yeah, I'll show you later, but first, let's get to the news. Golden Globes nominations are in, and Andor star Diego Luna has been honored with a nomination for Best Performance by an Actor in a Television Series Drama for his return to the role of Cassian Andor. For more on that, head to starwars.com/thisweek. And best of luck, Diego. We finally got our first look at gameplay for Star Wars Jedi Survivor at last week's Game Awards. The highly anticipated sequel picks up 5 years after the events of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and clearly Cal has come into his own and grown not only a beard, but also into a powerful Jedi Knight. As he's continued to fight back against the Empire, he's gained new Force abilities and lightsaber stances and discovered new planets with unique biomes, challenges, and enemies. The game is set to be released on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS next year. For more on Jedi Survivor and a new interview with Cal Kestis himself, Cameron Monaghan, grab BD1 and leap on over to starwars.com/thisweek now. The YA books from Phase 1 of Star Wars The High Republic are getting a new box set treatment. We've got your first look at cover art for a new set of paperback editions of Into the Dark featuring Reath Silas, Renestra Rowe in Out of the Shadows, and half of my favorite ship Zula, Zine Morala, on the cover of Midnight Horizon. All 3 covers were created by artist Tara Phillips, and you can pick up your own copies when the box set goes on sale next April. To hold us over on starwars.com/thisweek, take a listen to an exclusive excerpt from another Star Wars The High Republic title, The Battle of Jedha, the new audio drama arriving next month. And we have it on good authority that our friend Christina Ariel is prospecting for even more High Republic fun in a new episode of The High Republic Show arriving next week. While we wait for The Mandalorian Season 3 to arrive this spring, last week we got our first look at a new illustrated book, The Mandalorian and Child, featuring Din Djarin on a speeder bike built for 2 with Grogu safely strapped in, not only in a baby seat, but also wearing a helmet. This is a whole lot safer looking than just letting him hang out in a satchel or strapping him to the front of a nanny droid. Hear more from author and artist Jeffrey Brown now on starwars.com/thisweek. Our friends from the top secret Lucasfilm Archives are back, and this time, they brought us a brick. We're sad that Andor has come to an end, but our friends at Lucasfilm Archives have brought us these amazing props from Season 1.
All right, let's take a look. First off, we've got Luthen's Sky Kyber crystal necklace.
It's a Quati Signet, Blue Kyber, Skystone, the ancient world.
You can see him hand this off to Cassian right before he takes off on his journey in Aldhani. This is actually made out of crushed glass.
Ooh, may I?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it's so pretty. Is this going to start an argument between you and I?
Yes.
I knew you were lying. I knew it.
And here we have Nemec's manifesto.
Oh, rest in peace.
He said to give this to you. He insisted.
This is recorded with both text and audio using the buttons, and it currently holds the manifesto for the rebellion.
That's very cool. It looks like a space Walkman, but for writers.
Yeah, exactly. This is also Nemec's astronav.
One of the best navigational tools ever built.
It calculates the position of stars, and it also allows the rebellion to plot an untraceable course.
Once you've mastered it, you're free.
It's really great that this tool is made out of a Polaroid instant camera, considering that this is a device that was used in the 70s when the original trilogy was filmed, and they've went ahead and made sure that a lot of their props are made from pieces from that era as well.
That's very smart. It feels so otherworldly, even though it's a little familiar.
Yeah, exactly. This is an Aldhani chronometer. I know the design happens to look like a watch, but it's actually not counting time. It's a countdown mechanism. With a chronometer, the countdown is actually a hexagon, not the symbols underneath. It's basically a way to synchronize watches without using timer numbers.
What is this counting down to? This is counting down to the Aldhani heist?
Yes.
Right?
Time check.
Falling behind.
And here we have the Starpath unit that Cassian stole. It includes the Imperial symbol right in the middle, as well as these crystals.
Are those black kyber crystals?
They're actually vector crystals, and they're used to calculate the jumps through hyperspace.
There's so much tiny detail put into it for something you don't see on screen for that long.
Here we have Luthen's billfold.
Either you got my money or you don't.
The design is actually meant to resemble credit cards.
He kind of just flicks it open.
That's
with
right.
a lot of panache, High roller, Coruscant style. I love all the design work on all these pieces, but what's this symbol?
This symbol is meant to define what a credit is. So unlike an ingot or an imperial credit, this actually notates that this is for charging.
It's like space chip and pin.
Here we have the Time Grappler's hammer. Kristen, you want to give it a go?
Yes! Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Oh my goodness, it's very heavy. This is substantial. Gorgeous and heavy, and I would like 2 of these, please.
And lastly, we have Marva's brick. It lists right here her birth date, her name, and her death date. This is all written in a new language known as Baziz, and the dates are in reference to the Coruscant Reckoning calendar.
This is probably one of my favorite pieces, just story point wise. It has so much symbolism, but it's also just cool looking.
Well, everything about the design of Ferrix and the idea that it's supposed to be an industrial planet and that the people of the planet become part of the town is really touching.
Thank you so much. These are all so amazing. See you again around season 2?
Sure.
Awesome. Always a treat to get to see some of our favorite props up close. And you can see them in action in season 1 of Andor, now streaming on Disney+. That's it for this week and this year, but for more on these stories and other news from around the galaxy, check out StarWars.com. And be sure to join us right here for This Week in Star Wars starting back up next January. Thanks for watching, happy holidays, happy New Year, and may the Force be with you.